everyone, I'm Sam and I'm the owner operator of Red Hills Rerun. It's a online secondhand store and this is my haul video. So twice a week I go to the local Goodwill outlet store and pay by the pound for items. I typically do this in the winter. In the summer I'll go to garage sailing and yeah, so let's get on with it. First up, we have this Nike USA hat. I expect that to go, it's made in the USA, so it's vintage. Got the tag. A conservative estimate for this hat, once it's washed and nice looking, is $35. Next up is another snapback hat, or actually it's not snapback, it's more of like a slide snap hat. But it says Kauai on the front, and this will go in my vintage antique booth that I have here locally. This hat I'll price at $15 there. Let's see, next up is this label. It's like a POS, like a point of sale receipt printer. It's a Star TSP 700. The receipt printer will go for $70 on eBay. Next up, we have a load of 6 Lenovo laptop battery, or laptop like AC adapters. Those sell from about $25 to $40 each. So next up, I have these. So being like I was born in the 80s, but I grew up in the 90s. And so when I saw these Power Ranger pillowcases, I had to pick them up. So there's 2 of them. I'll price those as a pair for $25. Okay, next up, I have 7 pairs of boots and shoes. I accidentally bought 2 right sides of the same kind of boot. If it would have been a right and a left side to the one pair, those we could have gotten $50 for them, but I'll just keep them on hand because you never know if you find the other pair. If I don't within the next like couple months, I'll just donate them. Next up are these Danner sharp tail chukkas, and those I will sell for $95. Next up are these Danskos. These are like an ankle strap, clog heel kind of shoe, and I expect to get about $40 out of them. Next up are these Salvatore Ferragamo women's shoes. These are Vera, they're like a Vera bow, I think that's a style. They have a small little heel, and those go for around $60. Next up are these Tony Llamas. I can get about $40 for those boots. So these next boots, I'm not exactly sure what the brand is. I've looked up the numbers on the side. They're kind of like they're a heavy duty leather boot. I mean, the stitching is pretty intense. Like the stitching along here, there's 4 rows of stitching, and then the leather is just really heavy duty, thick leather. It says 9RJ, which is inside of a box, 4-97. So I don't know what that is, but I got them because they're heavy duty and they're nice. I would say because of what they are, they're quality leather boots. I can get about $40 to $50 for them. It's vintage Bulls hat. Yeah, it has a lot of hair, which I can take off with a lint roller, but then it's American needle. It's made in the USA. There's the tag. Yeah, and that's a snapback. The snaps are in good condition. I'm thinking around $30. Nike soccer Letterman jacket, and it's a large. I'm thinking that I can get about $50 for it. Next up is this Nike long sleeve t-shirt. I'm gonna price it at $15 to $20. Next up is a North Face fleece jacket, and that between $40 and $50. Next up is this this G Loomis bag. It's an insulated bag, and I'm not sure if it's actually ever been used. I think it sat out in someone's garage for a while because it's kind of dusty. But the inside looks great. It's not all bloody or gutty from fishing or putting food or beer in there. So yeah, it's in good condition, but this will sell from $40 to $50. Next up, I have this Buddy L NASA toy, and it comes with the space shuttle, so that's pretty neat. It's kind of hard to find that sometimes. I've sold these before, sold this exact set before, and I will be able to get $20 for it. So I also like to pick up any kind of like metal, like heavy metal music, or old rock, classic rock. I guess not classic, but like more metal, hard rock. So like AC/DC, Testament, Kicks, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Led Zeppelin. So I like to pick up these tapes. I won't just sell them like this. I'll wait to get more, and then I'll put them in a box of maybe like 25, 50, and then I'll sell them all for one price. Yeah, and they go for I think in the past I've sold 25, I think, or 50 tapes for about $100 to someone in Sweden. So those are good. They're super lightweight, so worth picking up. So this item will also go in my booth. It's just a little Disneyland notepad holder. I'm gonna sell it for about $3 to $5. Nothing crazy expensive. I also collect vinyl records, and I sell quite a few vinyl records in my antique booth, and so I pick them up every once in a while, and we have two today. The first one is Star Wars, performed by the London Philharmonic Orchestra, and I'll price that about $10. And then we have Janet Jackson Control, and I'm not sure, I might price her this record about $7. Yeah. So these items that I bought weighed in, I'm not sure what they weighed in, but I ended up paying $56. $55 and change, so I just rounded up to 56. We will net $696 before fees. So that's it. Thank you so much, and I hope this helped you out. That's my goal, is to help you learn how to spot good deals when you see them and sell them for a profit.